Hey guys, it's Jay. So today I'm doing a favorites video, kind of. What am I doing with my hands? I was like, hey guys, it's Jade. So today I'm doing a 2016-2015 favorites video. I'm doing a 2015 favorites video, basically everything I love throughout the year. Mainly like things that I liked at the beginning of the year that I still really like now. So yeah, I just have a few like beauty favorites, book, music, everything, clothing favorites. So yeah, if you guys want to see what I love this year, make sure to keep on watching and let's get started. So to start off with beauty favorites, I have really been loving the company Morphe, which is basically they sell really good eyeshadows, and they're really famous mostly for their eyeshadows. They also sell brushes, gel liners, just stuff like that. Morphe has gotten like not extremely, but like a lot more popular recently, like in 2015 than they were before, and I love this company. They're so inexpensive. Shipping is absolutely amazing. Like I order and then a day later it's like here, and that's like the cheapest shipping, and it's crazy good. So I really am obsessed with Morphe. So I just have a few things from them that I will show you. I have two other palettes, and I have the 35T and the 35N. And okay, guys, I am obsessed with the 35N. Probably gonna use this in spring because it has a lot of like, it's just matte colors, but it has like a blue, lots of pinks, and like kind of pastel colors, which I really like about this palette. And then the 35T palette, I think of more of like a fall palette, so I probably won't use this one again for some time unless I'm using like the taupe-y, like the brown colors. But this is just a bunch of golds, mauve, and taupe colors, which I really love about this palette, which is why I kind of fell in love with it, because I use a lot of these colors in my videos, especially for like fall time and stuff like that. So I really like this. The next thing I have is a single shadow, and I don't have this in like a Z palette or anything because I don't have one, and I only have one single eyeshadow from them. But I basically bought this one because I needed another taupe eyeshadow, because I use taupe shadows a lot. Taupe, I don't know, but it just comes like this, and this is just a brown shade, and it's in the shade toasted hazelnut, and I think it'd be great for like a transition shade, which is probably what I'm going to end up using it for. I really like it, and the pigmentation on their single shades is even better than the palettes, which is crazy because the palette's pigmentation is absolutely amazing, and then the single shadows are even better, and they're like $2 I think for like a single shadow. Then their brushes, I have two brushes by them. This is the fan brush, and this is, I don't know exactly the name, I think it just says M310, so maybe that's it, but it's just a fan brush. I use it for highlighting, and it's really good. A lot of the brushes cost about like $6 or maybe a little bit more, so they're very inexpensive, but they're very good. They don't shed at all. Like, it's really amazing. And then I have a pencil brush, G27. This is a really good pencil brush as well. I really like it. So the next beauty favorite I have been loving is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I got a bunch of these for Christmas from like friends and stuff. This is just such a good mascara. I really like it. That's what it looks like. I just have a bunch of like travel sizes, but this mascara is really good. It's better than like any other mascara I've ever used, definitely. It makes your lashes look amazing. It makes you look like you're wearing like false lashes, but you're totally not, and it's like, this mascara has a special place in my heart. It is so good. I highly recommend this to anybody looking to buy a new mascara. If you have a little extra cash to drop, I think it's like 20 something dollars, but really good. Highly recommend. So my next favorite is the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and when I talk about the bronzer, I mean the bronzer. This bronzer is absolutely amazing. I have quite a few bronzers, and I tend to go for this one the most because I really like it. It has such a great shade. You can use this to bronze, contour, anything you want. This is a blush, and the highlight, I think this is champagne something. I don't know. But I haven't really used those too much. I've really been digging into this bronzer. I really, really, really love it. Highly recommend it. I am obsessed with this bronzer. I'm really happy about it. So maybe when I hit pan on this, I might go out and buy the actual bronzer because I have been using this non-stop. I love it. My last beauty favorite is this perfume. This is Victoria's Secret Vanilla Lace Perfume Fragrance Mist. Yep, it's Vanilla Lace Fragrance Mist. It's a perfume that smells like vanilla and musk. So this is like my favorite perfume ever. When I wear it, people say I smell good, and I smell like cake, so it smells really good. I don't know. It's kind of a sweeter scent. It's not like very sophisticated. Definitely, I wouldn't consider it a very sophisticated scent, but it's like a sugary scent. I really like it. It's just great for everyday use, and I love it. So for clothing favorites, I'm going to start off with kind of a summery item, I guess, but these shorts, I bought these from a company called Spikes and Seams. They are Levi shorts. They're vintage Levi's, see? And I love these shorts. Basically, what Spikes and Seams does is they take vintage Levi's and then they kind of like make them more modern, I guess. But I pretty much only like these ones, but these are just ripped. They have rips like on both sides, and I really love the way these look. They're pretty big. I don't know, they're kind of like, they're not like tight shorts, definitely not. They're high-waisted, but they're kind of like a little bit longer than I would normally wear. But I love these shorts. They are by far my favorite shorts that I wore this entire year. I am obsessed with them. So yeah. The next thing that I have been obsessed with is using backpacks. And when I talk about backpacks, I'm not talking about like what you take to school backpacks. I'm talking about leather backpacks, and I love leather backpacks. I love bringing them places instead of like a purse, you know? So I like them because they carry so much more than like a purse that I would normally use would carry. So it basically has the pocket in the back, a main pocket in the front, and then two smaller ones. And this is from the company, I think this is by a company called Tignello. Yeah, Tignello. And it's not like a super high-end company, I guess. I don't know. I think this backpack was from TJ Maxx, but it's a very, very high quality backpack. It's just not super well known, like Gucci or something. But yeah, I really like this backpack. I use it all the time now instead of bringing a purse. So leather backpack, super useful. My next favorite is these shoes, and these are the loves of my life. I literally wear this so often, like whenever I have an excuse to wear heels, even like little ones that look fancy, I will wear these because these are cute and I love them. They're just nude heels. They're kitten heels, I guess, because they're like really small heels, but they're so cute, so elegant, so simple. I love them. They are by Michael Kors, if anybody is wondering, and I'm obsessed with them. I'm a little bit disappointed because I just noticed that there's like a little tiny scuff mark. I don't know if you can see that on camera, but there's a little scuff mark and I'm sad. But I wear them all the time. They're my favorites, definitely. So yeah, kitten heels. Books. Okay, so I have been extremely into books. A lot more recently, because when I was little I used to be a humongous book reader. Like I would literally read books all the time, go to the library all the time, go to like used bookstores so I could just buy a ton of books for really cheap, and I was obsessed with books. So I kind of stopped being obsessed for a very long while, but this year I got way back into books, especially since I found one of the best authors I've ever read, John Green. I know it's really cliche, Fault in Our Stars, Paper Towns, woo! But those books are actually like really good. Like they're so good. His writing is absolutely amazing. The storyline is absolutely amazing, and I love it. I really like Paper Towns, Looking for Alaska, Fault in Our Stars. I'm about to read An Abundance of Catherines. And also Will Grayson, Will Grayson. I have that book and I haven't read it yet, but I'm really excited to read it. And I love his books. They're amazing. And then another book that I have really been obsessed with is the Anne of Green Gables book. This is from Anthropology. I have a very large obsession with this book, not mainly for reading purposes, which Anne of Green Gables is a pretty good book. I read it a while ago, but the decoration of this book, the cover art is beautiful. I love using this to kind of decorate. It's like $16. It's not that expensive. Probably more than like you would normally like pay for a book, but it's not like super overpriced. But it's so cute. They have a bunch of other like books by this cover. I don't know, like not books by, but like books decorated like this at Anthropology. I think I saw Little Women there, and they probably have like other ones too, but they're so cute, so pretty to decorate with, and I'm obsessed. I have gotten so extremely into music this year. I've really found like a lot of really great artists, and lots of great people have just started coming out with amazing albums. So I have a little list on my phone. I'll read it off to you. I've been using Spotify, which is kind of like a random favorite, another favorite of mine. Kind of like involved with music. It is involved with music. What am I talking about? Spotify is basically the best app I've ever used ever, and basically you can have as much music as you want by pretty much every single artist, and I have not bought anything. I have not bought any music at all since I started using Spotify, and I have premium because they always have like these great deals for premium. So I think I got like 3 months for like $10 or something, which is really good. I'm not going to be buying any music as usual, so it's amazing. You can definitely use it free. You don't have to pay for a membership, but I like having a membership a lot more. So yeah, anyways, on to the music part of this video. I've been loving Fetty Wap, whatever. I don't know how you pronounce that, but yeah, if you know how to pronounce it, let me know. Don't say that I suck because I can't pronounce his name, but yeah. Obviously, the typical songs, Trap Queen, 679, those are amazing. Also, I really like the song No Days Off. That's such a good song. So yeah, I have been listening to his music ever since it came out, and I have not gotten tired of it, which is pretty great because I always get tired of like music after like 2 weeks because I listen to it so much. But I have been listening to his music non-stop, and I still like it. So on the weekends, often The Hills, Prisoner, and Wicked Games are my top favorites. Prisoner because it has Lana Del Rey in it, and Lana Del Rey is Queen. But yeah, I really have been loving The Weeknd. His music is so good. His voice is crazy amazing. And my dog is scratching at my door. One Direction, Made in the AM. Love them so much. Hands to Myself by Selena Gomez. The music video for that was flawless as well because she is flawless as well. So yeah, that song is pretty good. Drake, all his music has been amazing this year. Jaywalk by Brayton Bowman. Not sure if that's a very popular song, but I recently found it. I've really been into it. And Expectations by Brika. Now on to the random favorites that I have been obsessed with this year. So like apps, candles, stuff like that. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is Foursquare, which is actually an app on my phone. I did talk about this in my, what's on my iPhone, but I don't know, like, it's such a good app. It's crazy amazing. I don't know. I have not that many words in my vocabulary when I film videos. I don't know why, but yeah, Foursquare. So basically, you can look for stuff like where you are. So if I'm in like New York City, which I wish I was in, I could look for dessert places or like restaurants or something. So I'm just like searching for like everything like popular, and it tells you things that are popular, things that you might like that fit like what you like. So you have like a list of things that you like, such as, I don't know, like if you like donuts, then it'll like automatically look for places in your area that have donuts. So like if I'm in New York City, you know, it'll tell me that there's this really cute cafe over here, or there's this acai place over here, and that is, it's one of the most helpful things ever, because then you can find all these cute little cafes that you never would have thought of ever before, and it's great. And my last random favorite is mahogany teakwood, which is a candle I've been using all the time. It's great. It's versatile. I use it in the winter. I use it in the fall. I use it in summer. I use it every single day of my life. I cannot stop smelling it. It smells so good. It smells like the best smelling guy that you've ever smelled. It's so good. I'm obsessed. Like, go to your local Bath and Body Works and like smell this thing, because this is like the best thing ever. I have like 2 candles of this same thing because I had to have backups because it's so good. So that was most of my favorites for 2015. There's probably way more, but I don't know what they are, and clearly they weren't my favorite if I couldn't remember what they were. But I really hope you guys liked this video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I upload videos basically every single Sunday, so, you know, you should check it out. Watch all my other videos, and I will see you in my next video. I love you guys so much. Bye!